Trial of Benjamin Mendy continues in England. Within this Wednesday, the first account of a complainant who accuses the French international of attempted rape. Facts dating back to October 2018. This Wednesday, in the Court of Chester, started the hearing of the testimonies of the alleged victims, who accused Benjamin Mendy of 8 rapes, 1 sexual assault and 1 attempted rape, but also his friend Louis Saha Materi, which it must be specified has no connection with the former player, of 8 rapes and 4 sexual assaults. The first complainant to be heard says she was the victim of an attempted rape by the former Manchester City player in October 2018. Her testimony was not in court, but with the police when she filed a complaint in January 2022. It is the recording of this hearing that was broadcast during the hearing this Wednesday. This device allows the alleged victim not to go to court, according to a provision specific to English law. The hearing started and lasted 1h40. In her account, the victim tells the police that she met Benjamin Mendy and one of his friends in Barcelona in 2017. She adds that she exchanged with a friend of the player, later identified as Diaco Fofana, a footballer born in 1994 like Mendy and with whom he spent part of his training in Le Havre, which she does not accuse without really having any interactions with Mendy. A few months later, in October 2018, she says she found the 2 men and others at a restaurant, where they were playing drinking games. The group then headed to 2 clubs. The victim says she was with Diaco Fofana when Benjamin Mendy would have come to tell her, "When he is not looking, I will kidnap you." A sentence that she then took as a joke. Mendy accused of exposing himself without consent. She and the rest of the group then headed to the home of the French international. The victim states in her testimony to the police that she was drunk at the time, but conscious. The next morning, she woke up at the player's home and went to take a shower. Benjamin Mendy would then enter the bathroom while she was naked. The victim said she asked the Frenchman to leave. She would have then put a towel before grabbing some underwear to protect himself. "He kept stopping me," she says. Mendy then allegedly took off his underwear and flashed his penis at her. She says she yelled, "Stop." Complainant says she kept pushing him away, and he kept grabbing her. "He sat on the bed and put me on top of him," she said, adding that she was trying to keep the towel around her from coming off. She said she kept trying to push him away, but he kept coming back. Mendy then allegedly took off his boxers, saying things like, "Are you scared? You don't have to be afraid." He would have then added, "I will not do anything to you." She says she asked him several times to stop. "I tried to distance myself, but he kept following me." The victim says she didn't scream, despite the presence of other occupants in the house, because she didn't understand what was going on, felt confused and trapped in hostile territory. "He was with a pretty girl the night before. I don't know what happened to her," she adds. When she wanted to leave, again according to her account, she tried to order a VTC driver in vain. Mendy told her to wait and that his driver would take her back to the nearest station. Mendy told her that he just wanted to see her. The complainant added, "I tried to distance myself, but he kept following me," while she tried to grab her underwear. She says she does not know how the incident ended. The hearing continued with another recording, featuring the cross-examination conducted by Eleanor Laws, one of Mendy's attorneys after the victim's testimony. This is the first time that Benjamin Mendy's defense has spoken. The lawyer of the footballer suggests to the complainant that she and the player were together in bed, and that the two were flirting. The victim says that this is not true. The lawyer also believes that the complainant could have left at any time when the player approached her in the bedroom. The victim reiterates that she was restrained by him. He was out of control. In reference to the line where Mendy says he wanted to kidnap her, the lawyer says it was flirtatious and light-hearted in tone. Laws then asked the complainant why she did not allow the police to look at her cell phone. The complainant replied that she had naked pictures of herself and did not want the police to see them. She stated that it was not because of certain messages. The complainant also stated that Mendy never asked her for sex. The lawyer says the complainant told the Frenchman, "No," and that was the end of the story. "I disagree," the young woman responded. Prosecutor Timothy Cray then asked how she felt Mendy while in the bathroom. "He was out of control," she said. "I repeated stop and no several times without being heard." The trial continues and more damning revelations are expected.